Hey everyone, Warwick here from Underground FPV, and I'm here to give you some information on the Nirvana. Now, a lot of people have been asking us questions, and we want to talk about all those questions that you guys have asked and give you those answers so that you know exactly what the Nirvana is. Now, the Nirvana is a 14-channel radio that has, on the back, you have a JR bay, which fits Crossfire, fits Spectrum, and it also fits XJT modules. Now, it also works with the Rotorex module, and we haven't tried with the orange modules yet, but the orange modules and the Rotorex are the same, so they should fit. We'll post some updates later to make sure that we let you know that they do fit. This is the JR bay here, so the JR clicks straight into there, and then your Crossfire comes out. Now it's got proper Crossfire compatibility out of the box, so you plug it in and it'll preset itself to CSRF. And you also have dual RF, so there's an internal antenna, so you've got RF built in, and it comes with 2 receivers. So when you get it, you can just put in your 2 receivers. They're FlySky receivers. You may already have FlySky, so that makes it a lot easier. If you don't, then it already comes with 2 of them to help you transfer over. If you wanted to run FRSky, you just plug an XJT module in the back, and then you can run FRSky. And we're going to move on to the back. Now on the back side here, you have a trainer port right there, and you also have a USB. So what you do is you just click here. Now I'm going to have to hold this a little bit funky because it's upside down. This spring self-returning switch here, so you hold that down and that makes this the master. Let it go and it's the slave. And so that means that you take the cable that it comes with, we included the cable by the way, that you just plug this into another Nirvana, and then you can take control of the other Nirvana and use it as a trainer. A lot of the people who make radios now forget that trainer is now important. There's a lot of people that just want to fly and they're a little bit scared of flying, and we thought it was really important that we just built the function in and made it easy to use. Second option here on the top, you have a USB port. Now you just plug that straight into your computer and it works through your simulator as a HID. Standalone device, it just works straight up. You just plug your USB in straight into your computer and it works. Now we left it on the top so that way when you're using it, you literally plug your USB in from here straight to your computer. There's no cable having to go around and come back into the base. That's such a stupid idea. I know some guys are doing that. Why would you hold a radio like this and then have the USB coming towards itself? Bad design. So we left it at the top so that it just goes straight out. You also have a right angle, so that you can use a right angle to charge your batteries and use it from a power bank. So if you're running flat, you can actually just plug a power bank in and keep working and keep flying. It does have hot swappable batteries, right? So you just unscrew here, and an 18650 battery slides in here. Let me see if I have one available. Alright, so you get your standard 18650 battery. Slide it in like so. Screw the cap on. Wait, I'm upside down. And it's as simple as that. Now, the actual radio does work with 2, but it also works with 1. So that means that when you're halfway through a flight, if your battery is running flat, you can actually take 1 out, and then the radio still maintains connection to your quad or your plane, and then you can actually swap your batteries to fresh ones, or you can plug in a power bank through the USB, which means you always have power for your radio. There's no more getting to the field with a flat battery and you can't fly. Okay, and then 2 buttons to power on, like so. Now it is a color touchscreen, so all the functions work on here. I'm working backwards here. There we go, and there's all your functions there. I think that's back. Is that back? Yeah, that's back. Bit hard working backwards, and there you go. So you can see it's a color touchscreen and all the functions are working. So I wanted to show you this. So it's powered on right now. And sorry, the studio light's quite bright, so it makes the screen dim. And we haven't finished the brightness update on this version, which there will be an update coming on the 10th. So we'll be able to adjust the brightness on the 10th. We'll just pop 1 battery out. And then you can still see it's powered on. Alright, and pop out the next battery. And there you go, it just shut down. So there you go, that shows the Hotswap does work. Put this battery back in. show you how simple this is. It just goes in like that. Now, on the back of the radio, some of the other features that we have here, these two finger grips. Now, they're designed there for a specific reason. When you hold the radio, if you're a thumber, you're like this, right? Fingers at the sides, thumbs here. This is how Min Chan holds the radio when he tried the radio. He holds it like this, finger grip at the side, and then thumb in the center, like so. Now, if you're a pincher, you use your other finger, so you've got these two, like so, and then you can curl your fingers around. That's pinch. That's how pinch works. Hybrid, hybrid like this, and then pinch. Now it's a comfortable position because your fingers rest here, and then because you've got the hook at the back, the weight pulls the radio down onto your fingers for a natural resting position. Now we thought it was important that the weight of the radio is balanced on your fingers, not balanced on the neck strap, because a lot of people are like, oh yeah, the neck strap, you know, it's not balanced right. But it's nothing to do with balancing the neck strap, it's about balancing the fingers. Because we hold the radio with our hands, we don't hold the radio with a neck strap, and that's what makes it so comfortable to hold. It's the difference between next generation design and design from the 1980s, like the other traditional box radios that exist on the market. It is a radical design. It's the next generation. It's the future of radios, which is why it's totally different. Now, one of the other features that we have here, so you've got two spring buttons here, self-returning here and self-returning here. Now you can either set them for a two-stage pre-arm, or you can set them for a turtle mode. So you flick turtle mode left, turtle mode right. So you can set it that way, or you can hold one for one stage and then pre-arm. So you can have a safety arm feature like that. There's multiple different configurations you can set them for. Then that's what they're there for. They're completely configurable. Now you also have a 3-position switch here on the side. It's 3 switches, 3-way switch, sorry, and the same on the other side, so you can set them for your modes or whatever you want to set them for. All these channels I wanted to actually say come preset, so that you can change them after, but the idea is that when you plug in the radio and you turn it on and you bind to your receiver, everything's preset and it works out of the box. I was with a friend of mine who has a box type radio, which you may already have, and he spent 30 minutes trying to set up the radio in the field because it was brand new, and I'd already run about 5 packs of batteries, and he's still sitting there playing with his radio trying to work out how to set up the channels, the auxiliary channels. For me, I thought it was important for our radio that we preset it all, and then you can change it after to whatever you want. But if you don't want to, it just works out of the box. That was the main thing that we needed with the design of the radio, was to make sure that everything works out of the box. Now, not everyone wants to use these switches underneath, so we put switches on the top as well. So I'm going to hold the radio like so. And then so you can easily access with your fingers all the switches here, and then you trim and so forth. If you're a pincher, you can pinch like so, and then you can easily access all the switches here with one finger. That was very important, that one finger switching was available for any switch on the front or the back. You could use one finger to tap a switch and make it work. Now the other thing that we have here is that we realize that it's not just for quad guys. Now quad guys want to use it, yeah, for sure. I'm a quad guy, but I'm also a plane guy, and it's very important that it works for planes. So we've got trim tabs here, because a lot of people ask for trim tabs so that we could use it for planes and wings and so forth. I feel it's important, you know. Sometimes you just want to trim, and so that option is there. There's these two blue ones right here, and you can trim that way there. The gimbals are a whole gimbal. They're completely custom designed. Now they are a short throw gimbal, but we made them adjustable so you can adjust them to long throw gimbals. So you unscrew these and you wind them up to long throw. And you can actually have one long and one short while winding up your stick ends. And that gives you two different options for stick heights. Now, the other thing is that you've got your Neckstrap here, it's all metal CNC alloy. And then on the back, I want to come back to the back. Now, when we talk about the finger grips, we found that some people have bigger hands and some people have smaller hands. This position is designed for the middle. I'm a middle-sized hand kind of guy. But if you do have smaller hands, what you do is you take these two holes here, you unscrew this piece. Right, so this piece actually comes out. And then you can actually 3D print your own or CNC your own finger grips to change the position for your hand. Now, it's important because not everybody has the same hand, so why make your hand adjust to the radio when you can make the radio adjust to your hand? We believe that it was something that we needed to do was modular and made it suit way more people because you can actually change the position forward or back. You can actually 3D print it like a little loop. Some people will do a loop, and you can actually put your finger inside the loop to lock your finger into the position of the radio, make it feel more solid or stable or forward or backwards. Whatever's comfortable for you, that's what this radio was designed to be. It was designed to be flexible and not so locked down to anything proprietary. We're going to leave the design files on our Thingiverse page, so you can actually go there and download them, 3D print them yourself. We might talk to Brain 3D, a couple other 3D companies that see if they want to have those files available, and then you could probably just buy a 3D printed version from somewhere in the States or in the UK, so that they already exist. And so that was the main things, the main features that I wanted to run through the Nirvana radio with you about. And then there's hundreds and hundreds of man hours in the design of the radio, testing prototypes, not testing prototypes that we just printed and then realized, yep, there's no good, start again. And the design team has spent so long perfecting this radio that it's not one of those things that was just thrown together roughly. No, this has been over a year in design, and I wanted to say a big thank you to all the guys involved with the project, the engineers there, Lam especially. He's one of the guys who helped bring the creation from my mind to an existence. And really proud of the work that's gone into it. You know, it's next level. It's the future of radios. It's something that's totally different and exciting for everyone. And I can't wait for you all to try it. Feel free to leave your comments below. Give us some feedback on it. If you need more videos from us about specific features, we can put on the bench and we can show you the specific features about the radio. More than happy to tell you anything that you want to know about it, because we spent time designing it for you guys to enjoy, and that was the reason why this radio came into existence. Alright guys, I'm signing off for now. Thanks for taking the time to listen to me, and thanks for taking the time to look at the Nirvana radio. Don't forget to pre-order it now, because if you haven't pre-ordered it, it's probably going to sell out pretty quick. And the other thing is, don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll share more videos soon.